a series of typhoons here across the Philippines, 4 in less than 2 weeks. Now Man-yi is weakening, so let's talk about what that storm system's doing right now. So we take a look at satellite imagery, but I do want to remind you, I do have a separate video on this channel discussing these 6 back-to-back storm systems, 4 in 2 weeks. We had 2 prior to that impacted the Philippines out here, and discussing that more in detail in a separate video. Let's talk about what's happening right now. Of course, our storm system continuing to weaken here just towards the northwest of Luzon. Shear coming in and just basically disrupting it and blowing all these cirrus clouds off towards the north and east. And you can see just here towards the north of Okinawa across Japan, cold weather clouds. That's our cold surge, those stratocumulus coming in from the north, which is going to bring in that drier, relatively cooler air. You might notice actually in satellite imagery, it looks a little different. So does kind of some of the layout here. I did some changes kind of to the graphic system here. I've been working on making it look better. Big thanks to our Patreon members supporting this. These are all via Metro Weather's Weatherscape. If you're in the business of forecasting, make sure you check them out. They're absolutely fantastic, and really, I love this graphic system. TV level graphics here. It's absolutely fantastic. Take a look at Man-yi right now, though. It is down to tropical storm intensity, winds of 100 kilometers per hour, pressure up to about 1,000 hectopascals. Reality is, yeah, this is continuing to get hit by that shear, the dry air coming in from the north, weakening it out. Still going to bring some passing showers maybe towards Hong Kong, even over here towards east coast of Hainan, as it slowly wanders off into that direction. But just in general, the northeast monsoon is setting up, and that is the big topic versus a tropical system at this time. Actually, take a look here across the Philippines. You kind of have that northeasterly flow. I'm still worried about the Cagayan Valley, despite being much drier now. Water levels continue to rise due to all the rainfall that took place out here, including around the Maga Dam area where they actually had to open up floodgates. And now that water is pushing downstream. So still ongoing issues from these back-to-back storm systems. But if we're talking about active rainfall at this time, east coast and Hainan, that's going to be the heaviest of any precipitation. The broader view, though, you can see that easterly flow with no tropical systems for once tailing our ongoing Man-yi out here. We don't have anything back towards the east. The cold surge setting up towards the north, though, that is really going to bring so much drier, cooler air, not only towards, the Philippines over towards Hainan, but really even across parts of Japan. That high pressure ridge setting up and just allowing for a more wintry type situation. This means the Amihan as well likely going to be kicking in here in the near future. So yeah, broader picture, you can kind of see what I'm talking about here as that edges in, and not only that, but also kicking up the big waves here. So if you're a surfer, our friends at Ikani Surf Resort, we also have friends out there in Siargao. Yeah, you know what? You're going to have some long period swells, big waves in the forecast throughout the upcoming week. Now, this is something I do want to note, and I know if you're in the Philippines or anywhere in the tropics, you're thinking, why are you showing Japan, guys? Well, here's why. Watch the storm system develop just down towards the south, and this is a clear indicator of the amount of cold air I'm talking about spilling in, because as this pulls off towards the north, we're in November. So we're going to start to see more snowfall. And in fact, the CFX snow machine trying to turn on here with heavy snowfall across parts of the Japanese Alps in Niigata over towards Nagano. They're starting to get that snow really piling up, and some ski resorts are going to be opening up here in the near future. But with that, you've got that dry air that's filtering in, and we're not really seeing any heavy precipitation. As I mentioned, new graphics, new little layout here, and also going to be working on even getting some more higher resolution data as well. So let me know what you guys think, but I like these graphics. I like the different kind of look here we got going on. With Tacloban, a high of 32, you got some sunshine in your forecast. Same over towards Cebu, looking nice for now. Meanwhile, back towards Palawan, 32 degrees out here for you, with some possibility of rainfall. And then we scoop back towards North Manila at 31 degrees. And looking across the Cagayan Valley, you at least got partly cloudy skies here on your Wednesday. So some better conditions for sure, even over towards the Ilocos Norte as well. Manila's 5-day forecast looks like this, though. Plenty of sunshine. I'll get out of the way. I love these graphics. Looking like a lot more sunshine out here. Temperatures into the lower 30s, hot lows into the 20s. Taking a look at Cebu, Wednesday into Thursday. I said for now, you got those nicer weather, because by the weekend, some rainfall is going to kick back in to your local area. But just in general, nothing too bad. As I mentioned, these graphics are great. And a lot of this is due to your support from our Patreon members. I'm able to kind of update and keep things going. And yeah, thank you guys so much for helping out, especially after all of these storm systems. One thing that keeps me going is not only our Patreon members, but everybody that hits that like and subscribe button. We're trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers. Hopefully we get there sooner than later, and I think we're well on our way. Also, lastly, I'll leave you with this. Know your information from your official sources. I am not an official source, but I appreciate you stopping by and staying weather aware and educated. Number one thing, though, as always, friends, please stay safe out there. Bye.
Do you hate doing your taxes? Do you struggle figuring out what the law is and money management overseas?
I wish there was an easier way.
Well, FrontrunnerFinancial.com is your choice if this falls into your category. They're an international-based group of American accountants. They're based in Manila, and they're qualified to give you the best information where you are for those international finances. I wish I had these guys when I lived in Tokyo. Each year, it was a struggle. Where I needed to put money, what I needed to do. FrontrunnerFinancial.com. Be sure to check them out and let them know we sent them your way.